What's up, everybody? I am so excited because this is my very first video for my YouTube channel, Face the Beauty by V. So thank you for coming by today. Taking time out of your busy schedule. I know some of y'all just might have got off the clock, just got home, renting the house. The first thing your kids asking you is, "Mama, where the food at?" Ain't even ask you how your day been. You feel a little bit unappreciated. Well, let me tell you, if nobody else appreciates you, I do. Why do I appreciate you? Because you're watching my video, taking time out of your busy schedule to watch my videos. So thank you so much for stopping by. Today's video is going to be a new YouTuber's tag, and it's just a get to know me type of thing, and also getting into this look here. So if you want to know a little bit more about me and you also want to know more about this look, make sure you stay tuned. All right, guys, so I've done one eye already. Now I'm getting ready to go into the next one, but before I do that, I want to answer my first two questions. So the first question is, who are you? I am Vershawn, but you all can call me V. And the second question, what is your YouTube channel name and what is your YouTube channel about? So the name of my YouTube channel is Face the Beauty by V, which is also the name that I go under when I'm doing freelance makeup. And the name means, it's basically a play on the phrase face the music, which basically means realize what's right in front of you. I want us to face our beauty, whether that means learning how to do more makeup or just learn to love ourselves without the makeup, loving ourselves through whatever we define our beauty to be, which hopefully is more inside than it is outer. But there's nothing wrong with wanting to just kind of enhance the outside a little bit. But yeah, so my YouTube channel is going to be about literally everything. We're going to talk about life, love, makeup. I'm going to do a couple reviews, may try to do a couple challenges. I'm going to have guests, you know, who knows. So I'm really kind of not trying to structure it to be like one type of channel. I wanted to have something here for everybody. So hopefully you guys love the channel and I give you the content that you want to see.
So now I'm going to go in over my whole eyelid with the Morphe Pro-filter concealer as a base. And I'm using the Morphe M173 concealer brush. So now I'm going to go into my Zulu palette from Juvias Place, and I'm going to be using that bright teal color as a transition. The brush that I'm going to be using is the one out of the Urban Decay Cherry palette, and I'm going to be using the fluffy side of it. Just going to kind of go right above my lid and blend that color out. But I love using my brushes from my eyeshadow palettes. They seem to be great quality and sometimes even better quality than the brushes that I buy individually. And now I'm just going with my Morphe M433 brush just to make sure I diffuse those harsh lines.
Alright guys, so the next question is, where are you from? I am from Jackson, Mississippi. Yes, I have indoor plumbing. No, I do not have an outhouse. Yes, we all wear shoes in Mississippi, okay? So, you know, all the little stigmas we have about Mississippi, let's leave those jokes at the door, okay? All right.
So now for that deep blue color in my crease, I'm going to go in with the color Chaos from my Urban Decay Electric palette. Yes, this palette is discontinued, you guys. I'm so sorry. But I am going to try to find a dupe of this color because I'm almost hitting pan in this color because it is my favorite in this palette. But when I find one, I'll let you guys know. And just ignore my dancing right here. I'm not even sure what I was listening to at this time.
And now I'm getting ready to cut that crease, yeah, cut that crease, yeah, cut that crease, yeah.
To get my cut crease, I'm going to use my Morphe M167 brush. This brush is already really flat, so it's kind of easy to manipulate it to get it even flatter to make sure that cut crease is sharp and it gives you the shape that you're wanting. I'm just going in with a little bit more of Chaos because it is going to be a part of that color transition on the lid of my eye.
All right, now we're gonna get into the next question, which is, what are some of your talents? So I love singing. I've been singing since I was 2 years old, but I've been training since I was in the 4th grade. So, you know, you've got to love something enough to actually train in it, right? So, you know, I love music, of course. I write. I love writing poetry, plays, music, and also I act a little bit. Yeah, so as you see, kind of performing is one of my other passions other than makeup. Hopefully one day I'll be able to do it full time, maybe with a little makeup on the side, but who knows what's going to happen in the future.
So now I'm going back into my Zulu palette using that deep purple color. I'm going to lay it right next to that blue color, but making sure I kind of blend it out rather than just pack it on because I want it to transition well. And now I'm taking that pink color in the Zulu palette and I'm doing that exact same thing that I did with the purple. And I did have to go in back and forth between the purple and the pink just to even out the space with the color. So now I'm going to finish off my lid with the yellow color from the Juvias Place palette. This palette was so convenient for this look because every single color that I envisioned using was in it. So I was so happy I didn't have to take out 13 different palettes to get this one look. So now I'm going to use this pink iridescent type of color from the Zulu palette, and I'm going to go in my inner corner, and I'm using the cherry palette brush again, but I'm using the other end.
Oh, do you have children? No ma'am. No ma'am. No ham. No Pam. No turkey. I don't know if Pam is even a food, but that's just how much I don't have children. The closest I have to a child is my dog Kibble, and that's it. That's all the chilling that I need. But other than that, I do have, you know, nieces and nephews that I do babysit every so often. And I absolutely love them. It's nothing against them. Just know that I'm not ready for kids right now. I'm just kind of enjoying, I don't know, I guess being selfish with myself and with my life. It's sharp, it's sharp, it go, I'm weird, leave me alone.
For bottom liner, I'm using the NYX pencil in white.
What are 2 of your biggest accomplishments? So I think one of my biggest accomplishments was becoming Miss Tougaloo College 2016-2017. I had an absolute ball during my reign. I love being Miss Tougaloo College, and what actually is not even my second biggest accomplishment. I think this is my overall biggest accomplishment. Yeah, was graduating from Tougaloo College. Man, that was amazing. It still feels surreal to this day. And I graduated in May 2018 because I had to stay an extra year to finish up all these requirements they had for us. And it was just hard being a music major. I know a lot of people think music isn't a hard major, but just try it for yourself and you'll see. I know plenty of people who dropped the major because they just couldn't handle it anymore. And if it wasn't for my love of music, I probably would have dropped music as a major. But yeah, graduating from Tougaloo College in 2018 was my biggest accomplishment ever, because you know, when you're younger, you're like, oh, after I graduate high school, I don't want to go to college. Goes to college anyway. So you know, who knows what's next to come. I may go to grad school, I may not, but yeah, graduating to Zulu College. It was my biggest accomplishment. Oh my goodness. And I'm still super happy about it to this day that I have that degree. So, and you know, graduating from one of the, well, to me, the best HBCU ever. But we ain't gonna get into that argument. We ain't gonna get into that argument, but I love all HBCUs. So if you ever get a chance to go to one, do it. It's time for lashes. It's time for lashes. It's time for lashes. It's time for lashes.
So my favorite lashes to use are the Allure and Vegas Snake collaboration in Bronze Beauty, and I use my Duo brush-on glue.
My next question is, what's your biggest fear? Well, first of all, lizards and snakes. I hate them all. Let's just start there, okay? Yeah, I think it's a good place to start as far as fears. But now, seriously, I think my biggest fear is failing, honestly. Not being able to do a whole lot on my own, or going out on ventures and not seeing them through, and just not being able to make it on my own. But I guess that's when it comes time to believe that God's got your back and that your parents have given you the tools and everything that you need to know to make it out in the world on your own. Because I don't plan on staying in Mississippi, and once I leave Mississippi, more than likely I'm going to a state where I have probably no family. So, you know, we'll see what happens. I have faith that I'm gonna make it though. I'm gonna make it. I have total and complete faith in myself. I say as I pop sweat worrying.
And as you all can see, lash time is my favorite time. I will not apologize for it.
Period. Lashes, period, boo.
So I know you guys can't see the words, but this is the Becca Pro Light Filter Primer. I love using this if I'm going to use powder anywhere in my face. Just keeps it from back flashing.
What is your favorite TV show? You guys, I have a confession. I am a Whovian. Yes, that's right. Your girl loves her some Doctor Who. I don't care. Call me a nerd. Call me a geek. Call me whatever you want. But Doctor Who is one of the best sci-fi television shows that you will ever see. Okay? Doctor Who has had me hooked since I guess about 2013. And I know it was out back in like the 1950s and stuff like that. Came back, I think, maybe like 2005. Let me tell you how I even found out about Doctor Who, okay? Crazy, right? That I even had to find out about it. So, back in 2013, I had a surgery. I got a breast reduction done. And so, I was at home. I couldn't do anything. I wasn't supposed to move from my bed unless I had to take a bath or walk around a little bit to keep from being stiff. But my sister had a Netflix account, and I used that Netflix account to my advantage. Saw Doctor Who on there, and I was like, you know, let me just, you know, check this out, see what people are talking about. Because at the time, I didn't even know the plot of Doctor Who. I didn't even know what network it showed on, which of course is on BBC America. I know that now, duh. But, you know, I just heard people talking about how good the show was, and I never watched it for myself. That very first episode, y'all know that first season with Rose, where she was the lead actress. Oh my goodness. And so from then on, I just absolutely loved Doctor Who. And girl, we just had our first female doctor. Our first female doctor. I'm so freaking excited. If you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about when I say our next doctor. If you don't watch the show, find a way to watch it, because this show is everything, man. And you know, it's not one of my questions, but in case you guys are wondering, my favorite doctor is Matt Smith. I loved him as a doctor. I know a lot of people are kind of partial to David Tennant, which of course I loved him. He was absolutely perfect. But for some reason, I just resonated with the way that Matt Smith played his character. Huda Beauty. Huda Beauty. Huda Beauty. Huda Beauty. Huda Beauty. I am. I'm sorry. I'm lame.
So I usually use the Huda Beauty by itself in the color Mocha, but because my summer color is now coming in, I had to mix it with the MAC NW50 just to give it a darker and warmer tone.
Alright, so now I like to mix two different concealers to go in up and underneath my eyes. And I like to do the ColourPop No Filter Concealer again with dark 42 and dark 40. Right, so next question is, who are your favorite YouTubers? First of all, Jackie. Y'all, I love me some Jackie Aina. That is my girl, y'all. Jackie, I started watching Jackie when I was like young and wasn't allowed to wear makeup, but I was still intrigued by the concept of makeup. She was I would look up, you know, makeup for Black women. She was the first person that I saw on YouTube doing tutorials specifically for Black women. I love her. I think back then she was maybe like working at the MAC counter or something, I believe. But that's so funny. You know, Jackie used to do the tutorials, but she's moved kind of into the reviews, which is still fine. I love the reviews, but I just love her personality overall, you know? So Jackie. Oh, I really like Yuki. Yuki's a really good one. I love her reviews and her tutorials and everything. Oh, Makeup by Tiffany J. I love her. I love Makeup by Tiffany J. She's super talented. When I want to be like super duper creative, I go to her channel or I go to her Instagram, and I, you know, try to get some inspiration from her. I think it's Makeup Tiffany J, not Makeup by Tiffany J, but you know what I mean. Also, of course, James Charles. You know, who doesn't love James? He's so young and so talented, and I'm so happy for him and all of his success right now. And weirdly enough, Binging with Babish has become one of my absolute favorite YouTube channels. It's basically this channel where he recreates all the food from like the television shows that you never thought you would get in real life. So like foods from Family Guy, from The Simpsons, from Bob's Burgers, like stuff like that. Oh my gosh, he's amazing. But yeah, so those are my favorite YouTubers, and soon enough to be me as one of my favorite YouTubers. I know it's lame, but you know, I am gonna become one of my favorite YouTubers.
So now I'm taking the excess product that I used underneath my eyes and I'm putting it on my forehead and the bridge of my nose. What I also like to do is make sure everything is blended and cohesive, and just take that same foundation brush, not putting any new product on it, but just kind of wiping it across the edges. So here I went into my Makeup Revolution banana powder, and instead of baking, I actually just like to press the product in.
So as I go into my next step, I'm going to go into the next question also. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Oh my gosh, that's a hard question. Because there's so much that I want to do. I want to do everything, you know. Of course, I want to make my own affordable makeup line. You know, that's a big dream that I have. And hopefully I can do some of that within the next, I'm giving myself within the next 2 to 3 years. Because if I don't give myself goals, I'm just not going to do it. So I'm going to give myself 2 to 3 years to actually come up and come out with an affordable makeup line. Also, I see myself performing now, whether it be opera, musical theater, R&B, pop, gospel, who freaking knows, girl? I mean, because I surely don't. I do not know what I want to do, but I think I also want to kind of open up a recreational center for young teens, and I want them to be able to learn everything within the arts. So whether that be writing, dancing, because I went to a performing arts school, and I was my world was broadened up to all these different types of artsy things, and I want other kids that may not be able to afford like an art school or be able to afford to go to an opera and, you know, experience it, to be able to do it themselves, have somewhere to go, do it themselves for free. So where they can dance, learn music, yeah, do everything, act, somewhere where they can do everything. So hopefully, you know, since I can envision it, maybe it will become reality, you know?
Now I'm just contouring with my Black Radiance bronzer in the color Mahogany. So now I'm just going to go into my Morphe blush palette and use the color Drama as my blush for today. I love this palette because it has blush and highlight colors that just work well for women of color.
Guys, so my next question, well, actually my last question, it's my last question, but it's okay if you guys have any more questions for me. You can always ask me and I'll make a video of those questions where I just answer you directly, you know. But my last question is, what are your favorite beauty brands? So everything that I used here today is my favorite beauty brand. So like Morphe, and it doesn't really matter to me if it's drugstore, if it's prestige. I love Morphe, I love Tarte, I love, oh, popping, honey. Yes, I forgot to show y'all, but I am using Driven as my highlighter from that Morphe blush palette. Oh, oh, girl. That's beautiful. But yeah, Morphe, Tarte, Urban Decay, like those have to be maybe my top 3 favorite brands, especially Morphe, just because not only are their makeup products great quality, but their brushes, like this brush here, which is the M510 brush that I'm using for highlighter. Their brushes are amazing. Their actual makeup products are amazing. Like, it's just brands that I actually believe in. Now, and some of these brands do better as far as color expansion. Yep. they could do a whole lot better, because everybody does not, that's my color and darker, do not have red undertones, and I need brands to understand that. But it's okay. We're making the right strides in the right direction. Hopefully I can be one of those people that help to change that and help people see that, oh, black people have golden undertones. Oh, they can have neutral undertones also. Yeah, we can have any undertone. You just have to put them in the makeup. Duh. But, you know, whatever. Not salty. Not salty. Sharp. Sharp. That's it. That's it.
I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick palette and just mix a couple of those colors on my hand to get a deep plum color as a liner. And I believe on my the inner part of my lip, I'm going to go a little bit nude.
All right, guys, so this is it. This is the final look. Thank you guys so much for coming to my channel and watching my very first video. I'm so excited to get things popping with this channel. Please make sure you like, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your mama, share with your grandma, share with whoever, child. Just tell them to subscribe to my channel. I want this to be a place of encouragement, of empowerment, a safe place, you guys, of kindness. And I just want everybody to get laughs and have fun when they're watching this channel, and let this be one of the best parts of their day. All right, so you're beautiful, I'm beautiful, everybody's beautiful. Please make sure you come back for the next video, which I think I want it to be a review. So let me know what you guys want me to review on this channel, and I will do my best to give my most honest opinion and not be biased towards any brand. So let me know what beauty brand or what beauty product you want me to try out. So yeah, thank y'all so much. I'm so happy, I'm so excited that I'm finally getting this out. And Face the Beauty by V out.